I'm passionate about rethinking the world the way that it is, seeing the combination of the humanities, technology, and creativity come together to create something beautiful. Growing up in Brooklyn and the Bronx, the people around me were not the most successful, however you define that word. We didn't have the most money, we didn't have the accolades, we didn't have the education, we didn't have any of that stuff. But what I did see was passion, drive, hard work, and dedication. And these are the things that made the strong women around me great. I didn't have too many great people in my family, too many great men. So to me, I'm all about seeing or figuring out what it means to be a strong black man in today's society. That's something that is very elusive, something that's very difficult to define because there's so few examples that you see in the media, that you see in even families. Black women do so much to keep families together that, for my own personal belief, I think that I want to step up and see the world in a better place, essentially. I constantly rethink the way that things are. I hate abiding by the status quo. I believe that you have to constantly challenge the things that you're taught, because if you don't do so, then things aren't worth living for. So that's partially why I became a finance major. Finance allows me the opportunity to learn more about systems and the way that they are, in a way that the majority of people don't understand. Within finance is something that a lot of people don't really have a firm grasp on, but it affects every single facet of our lives, every single facet of humanity. And it's something that isn't fixed. It's something that's constantly changing, constantly moving, constantly shifting. And people just don't have the firm grasp that they necessarily need to in order to move forward, in order to make a change. But as far as things that I want to see change in the world, I think that I want to see more black men stepping up and taking on that responsibility and taking on those roles that black women have for years been taking and stepping into. It takes that sort of effort and that sort of dedication in order to see real change and to actually make a difference. I just want to be somebody's role model growing up. I never really had one. My role model was my mom, but I never had a black man to look to. That wasn't a rapper, that wasn't a basketball player, that wasn't something where there are far too few positions to fill represented by black men. So I just want to be somebody's role model. My name is Miles Collins, and say my name.